The 2020-21 season countdown is brought to you by Oddschecker, your one-stop betting hub. Hi, and welcome on to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Brought to you by Oddschecker today, counting down to the start of the brand new 2020-21 season. And really looking forward to it. Only 6 days to go until we kick off against Fulham in the first game. Oddschecker is your one-stop betting hub where you can get all the bookies in one place. Listen, this one today, I'm on this one. I'm on this one here. Aubameyang, 6-1 to win the Golden Boot. That is a great shout. Last year, just missed out on it. Year before, he got it. Still scoring goals. And Arsenal played in a friendly yesterday, behind closed doors friendly at the Emirates Stadium. And again, Aubameyang, he's the guy again. 2 goals he scored in that. We lost 3-2, but Aubameyang scoring a couple of goals in that one. So he is right on form at the moment, and we need him. And when are they going to? Surely this week is going to be the announcement before we kick off for the brand new season. I don't know, man. You know what? This announcement video has got to be the announcement videos of all announcement videos. The amount of time they've taken to get this done. But surely we'll be seeing something on that this week. And as I said, it was a behind the closed doors friendly. Arsenal played a mixture of first team players. Willian was had a run out. Ceballos, as I said, Lacazette, Aubameyang. So a lot of big guns were out there. Pepe mixed it up with a lot of the youngsters as well. So don't look too much into the result. I always say it, if you win one of these friendlies, don't look too much into it. If you lose, don't look too much into it. It's all about what we do against Fulham on the opening day of the season next week. One guy who was playing in that game was Mesut Ozil. Ozil returning in that game. What does that mean? Is that anything significant, or is it just keeping him fit ahead of the new season? Has he been brought back into the fold? Be very interesting to see. Of course, he's been linked with loads of moves away from the club. Most recently, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Turkey. But he's been very adamant that he's staying put, that he's going nowhere. Now, if he does stay put, do we play him? If he's going to be here for another season, we've got to assimilate him into the team. Me and DT were arguing about this one on the podcast the other day, but surely we've got to assimilate him back into the team somehow, or at least give him a chance to earn his place back. Where he did play yesterday. As I said, I don't know how he played because it was all behind closed doors, but he was on his Instagram talking about how happy it was for him to return and looking forward to the new season. So let's see if Ozil figures. What if Ozil did figure, right? What if he did figure and played a blinding season? Would you extend his contract at the end of it? Really interested to find out. But Mesut Ozil playing yesterday. Now, here's a rumor for you that's been circulating around today. Antoine Griezmann of Barcelona. Remember, they spent a lot of money on him, getting him from Atletico Madrid for £108 million. I can see what Messi's talking about when he talks about the absolute sort of mess that Barcelona are in. They bought in Griezmann. They didn't need Griezmann. Griezmann plays more or less in exactly the same position as Messi plays. Hence, they haven't really been able to put him into the team. Now, what's going to be happening with him? Apparently, Ronald Koeman, when he came in, said to him, listen, you will be playing next season where Messi plays. Now that Messi's leaving, you will play in that position. You'll get the same position you used to play at Atletico, where you play against, when you're playing for France. That is where we're going to put you sort of in that sort of same role. However, Messi now has decided to stay, as we all know, at least for another season anyway. So what happens to Griezmann? Lots of speculation in all the publications today, linking him with a move away from Barcelona. Some suggesting it could be a money deal. I can't see anybody paying anywhere near to that 108 million or anywhere near to anything towards anything to do with that. Or it could be a loan deal. You know, it might make sense to send him on loan for a season. When Messi leaves, it looks like Messi will still leave at the end of next season when his contract runs out. Then Griezmann could return and take over that role. Linked today with Arsenal, Manchester United, Liverpool, all the big guns in the Premier League. But could you see that happening? Could you see Griezmann coming to Arsenal? Would you want Griezmann at Arsenal? You know, we're not too bad in the attacking area. Of course, we've got Aubameyang, Lacazette. You know, where would Griezmann fit? And would you want him at the Emirates, you know? Or is that time past? Really interesting to find out from you guys how you feel on that one. I don't personally think it's a deal that we will see happen. But it's out there. It's out there. If any of those ones are to happen, it'd be more Coutinho. Coutinho, of course, also at Barca now returned. I think it would be more an effect on what will happen to Coutinho. And I think we will find out. Listen, this is going to probably be one that will go right till the end of the transfer window. That now that Messi's staying, Griezmann's going to be there. They got that kid coming through the ranks, Fati, who played for Spain during the week. Really does call into question what's going to happen with Coutinho. Could he go out on loan? And if he does, will Arsenal pounce? That's going to be the interesting one to see. But the Griezmann one, I can't see. Houssem Aouar, though, is still being linked heavily with Arsenal. Lots of reports today talking about how Arsenal, of course, and Fabrizio Romano kind of backed it up when he was on our show on Friday, that how Arsenal tried to offer Guendouzi plus cash for Aouar, but they are not interested, Leon. As I said yesterday, cash only, dollars only. It does seem, though, that Arsenal are really, really interested in Aouar. And, you know, who knows? It could be a deal that could get done. But it's going to have to be cash. Leon want £55 million for him. And if Arsenal are serious, they're going to have to stomp up at least something near to that. Manchester City apparently also one of those clubs that are sort of monitoring the situation and are interested as well. So, again, it's going to be an interesting situation. Will Arsenal make that their sort of real standout signing of the summer? Aouar, could it be Partey? Who knows? But it's going to be interesting to see how that one pans out. Sokratis could be gone this week. We know that Napoli, very, very interested in signing him. I think this one could get completed this week. All the noises that I'm hearing around it, that Sokratis will be moving to Napoli, and they want to get it done apparently this coming week. So let's see how that one pans out. Again, it doesn't look like Arsenal are going to get, you know, a transfer fee for him, because the only way to move him on and get those wages off the wage bill is to do a deal with him where they kind of forego the transfer fee. So let's see how it turns out. Eddie Nketiah today being linked with a move away. Remember, Eddie the other night was on fire for the England under-21s. He captained them, which was a brilliant honour for him. And also, you know, you captain them and you score a hat-trick. Wow, unbelievable. Hat-trick for him. He's been doing well for Arsenal. Newcastle apparently would like to take him on a season-long loan. Now, I'd love to get your guys' opinion on this. I've been sort of the opinion that, you know what, a loan might benefit somebody like Eddie Nketiah. Send him out on loan, let him have a full season with game after game after game under his belt. But then I think about it and I'm like, well, that might leave us a bit short in the attacking areas. I mean, all right, we've got obviously Aubameyang and Lacazette, but it's only really the two strikers. If you send Eddie out on loan, you know, are we leaving ourselves short? However, I do think, you know, watching Eddie, I do think he's a quality player. As you said, you know, I just said he scored a hat-trick during the week. A loan move to a team like Newcastle, if they gave him guarantees that he'd be starting lots and lots of games, might be beneficial for him. But I don't know. I'm really torn on it. I don't know, you know, I would have said a month ago, definitely, I think a loan would be a great move. Now I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. He's definitely not the finished article yet. Definitely still got lots to learn, but he's a young player. But I'd love to get your guys' opinions on it. So let me know in the comments below. And also, there's another youngster, Balogun, played for the under-23s against Tottenham under-23s, scored a goal in that game, tweeted out how great it was to be back. George Lewis, actually, the player that we bought in, the kid from Rwanda, who was playing over in Norway, he also scored as well in that game. So that's great for him. But Balogun's got 8 clubs at the moment interested in him. Southampton said to be the club right at the front of the queue. Arsenal looking for around about £8 million for him, but there are lots and lots of people out there in the know saying Arsenal shouldn't let this kid go. This is another sort of Serge Gnabry moment. You know, keep hold of him. The problem Arsenal have got is that the kid wants to play football. He wants to play football. He's a very, very talented player. He wants to play week in, week out. He knows he's not going to get that at Arsenal. I'm talking about the possibility of Eddie not even getting many games if he stays, and he's way more established than Balogun. Then you got Lacazette, you got Aubameyang, you know, and then you've got even some of those players now in the team, you know, like Pepe's and that can play literally in that forward role. So it's really a grind for someone like Balogun to get into the team. So will he be moving out this summer before the end of the transfer window? That's going to be interesting, but there's lots of clubs after him, and Arsenal might just cash in on him to use that money. If they don't cash in on him, he could walk away at the end of next season when his contract runs out for nothing. And this is the problem that big clubs like Arsenal have with some of their young players. They are now all itching to play. They see what Jadon Sancho's done by moving. They see, you know, now Bellingham has gone to Germany, what he's done playing week in, week out, and they're all desperate to play. So it's going to be really interesting to see how that one turns out. Listen, thanks for watching the show today. As I said, don't forget, 6 days to go till we kick off against Fulham. We've got loads of content coming up this week, some brilliant content as well. We're going to be debating with some other fans who is going to win the league, top 4, relegation, all that. We'll be debating that. We're also going to be previewing that Fulham game. We're going to be all over that, the first game of the season. Fulham, of course, promoted this season back to the Premier League. That's going to be a great game. Looking forward to that on Saturday. 6 days to go. And you can follow it all here on AFTV alongside Odds Checker. Thanks for watching the show, and we'll be back tomorrow. Robbie here from AFTV. We've just got to say a big thank you to everybody who follows us across our various channels. Over 1 million followers on YouTube. Don't forget, you can now also catch us on Reddit. We're on Reddit, so get involved with us on Reddit and also on TikTok. Keep it AFTV, baby, right here.